This story teaches us one of the most important lessons and understandings that we can have about dogs. And that is your eyes and how you look at them. Whether your eyes are open, full, wide, 3/4, half, and whether or not your pupil is dilated or not. Listen to this story. Very important.
See something I've never seen before. 3-card Monte. You know what that is? Yeah, the guy had the whole thing. The table was set up, and he had the 3 cards, and the crowd was hooting and hollering, and he was like, find the red card, find the red card, and people were playing. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, but it was really exciting, and I'm standing there watching it, and I noticed while I'm watching them play this game that the red card, the one you're trying to find, had just a little bend on the corner. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, this guy doesn't seem to know that red card is bent. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker. And I walked up to the table and I said, let me play a hand. And I put my last $60 on that table, and he starts to shuffle and find the red card, find the red card. And I kept watching that bent card go around the table, make sure I kept my eyes on that bent card. And when he stopped shuffling and he said, find the red card, I pointed to it with confidence. Here it is right here. And he flipped it over, and it was black. And he took my money. I couldn't fucking believe that. How did this nigga do that? Was that magic or sorcery? I was confused. So you know what I did? I sat there and I watched him for a real long time play the game. And I realized that all those people who was doing all that hooting and hollering and betting, my God, they were his friends. They were in on the whole thing. I felt so wronged. I felt so stupid. And then the next sucker came up to the table and was about to put his money down. And I said, fuck that, man. Don't put your money there. All these niggas is in on it. It's a trick. And when I said that, the guy that was dealing, and this motherfucker was huge, snatched me up by my collar. Feel how strong he was when he grabbed me. I was a skinny little guy. And he was gonna maul me. The only reason he didn't, I'm sure, is because he saw the fear in my face. And that fear, he looked at me. I saw his eyes go from hard to soft. He softened. Then he looked at me like the way a father would look at a child. And he said to me, young man, don't ever come between a man and his meal.
When you are correcting, redirecting, disciplining, whatever word you want to use it, your dog or your child, your eyes have to go from hard to soft. That man was a very balanced alpha. And in a nanosecond, he's projecting level 10, assertive energy. Until he saw in that nanosecond the look on Dave Chappelle's face and didn't see surrender. He saw conceding. In Dave's case, fear, but conceding. And in that nanosecond is when his eyes went from hard to soft. And if you watch balanced alpha dominant dogs and mothers correct, redirect, discipline, you'll see that in their eyes. Their eyes will go from hard to soft. you have to practice this by looking in the mirror. You have to learn to control your pupils. You learn to be able to soften your pupils, and soften your eyes, soften your energy. It takes time, it takes effort. Sometimes when all hell goes loose, it's hard. But that's the challenge of all parents. Stay calm when the world's going to hell around us. So, if you have a dog or a puppy who's being reactive, disrespectful, aggressive, when you try to get their focus, you have to do so with hard eyes, energy, assertive energy. And the split second you see, they look at you and acknowledge that, your eyes and your energy have to become soft. And we can start that process and help to accomplish that in that moment by softly blinking your eyes. Cheers.